Stressed about making the grade? In 4 minutes time you will know the principles of effective practice and how to challenge yourself to maximise your performance in exams and assessments. In this video we're going to look at 3 evidence-based strategies that can help you develop the retrieval practice skills you need to help secure the grade you want. At Luton Sixth Form College we call revision practice because it should be something that is ongoing. Learning is more effective and less stressful if it is spread out over a long period of time. There's far too much to learn to be able to cram just before the exam. Copying lots of information onto cards isn't an effective way of learning and doesn't create a useful resource. Flashcards need a clear question on one side and a simple answer on the other. Summarising the information onto the cards is difficult, but it is an effective learning strategy. Testing yourself or being tested can be quite unnerving. Make the tasks less daunting by setting short-term goals. Try to be patient and with time the recall will come. Many subjects will set past paper work. Questions can be found online or on at source. The work doesn't stop at the end of the paper. Often, the marks in an exam must contain key words to be marked correct. Checking the mark scheme is the best way of ensuring that this is done correctly. It is an essential part of the process that you ask for help from teachers, AIMS and other students. You cannot close the loop until you've gained some feedback on your work or had your thinking clarified. Don't be shy, our most successful students ask the most questions. Teaching and explaining is an excellent way of learning. Is there someone that you can teach the content to? This is much harder than it first sounds, but the skill of explaining will help with phrasing answers in the exam. The repetition will help ideas go into your long-term memory. When you are revising, do you spend long periods of time reading and copying out notes? Well, research shows there are far more effective ways of preparing for exams and assessments. Reading and copying out notes for long periods of time means you've not had the opportunity to test recall of that knowledge or apply that knowledge in any way. But at least it feels like you've done some hard work, right? Sorry to say it, but we can't judge the effectiveness of a week's study just by the number of hours spent on it. We judge it on the skills and content you've learned. Want to check your progress? Test yourself. Use the strategies we are discussing and others to prove you have learned what you need to know. There are other methods that also work very well for practicing content and skills. Folding frenzies, mind maps and testing apps. Just ask your teachers and they will happily show you the best ones for your subject. The link to some of these is below. The long journey to the exams is never easy. All the most effective strategies will reveal problems in the short term, but with persistence they will bring success.